A detective slides a photo across the table. A man, beaten to death in his own barn. And the woman sitting across from him, the journalist, was the last person to see the killer alive. She came for the interview of her career. She got an interrogation for murder. This is Everyone is Lying to You, and the title is not a metaphor. Spoiler warning, full send. I'm giving away every twist, including the last page reveal the entire book is built on. If you want it fresh, pause now. Our narrator is Lizzie, struggling journalist, two small kids, sweet but aimless unemployed husband. Every night she scrolls one account, at Barefoot Mama Love. The woman behind it used to be her college best friend. Back then she was Bex, loud, broke, scholarship kid, her ride or die. Then 15 years ago, Bex ghosted her. Cold, no explanation. Now, Bex is Rebecca, tradwife royalty, her husband the rich and wealthy, Grayson. And then out of nowhere, a DM. Come to Mom Bomb, the big influencer conference. I'll give you the interview of your career. Lizzie's broke, her career's flatlining. She goes. At the hotel room, they drink. They laugh. For a second, it's 15 years ago. And then Rebecca's face changes, and she starts breaking the facade. Her marriage troubles, threatening texts from someone called G. Lizzie notices a bruise under her old bestie's eye. Bex says, there's something she needs to tell her, but she's surrounded by danger. She'll explain soon. Next morning, Rebecca's gone. Her 6 kids, gone. And back at the ranch, Grayson has been beaten to death in the barn. Suddenly, Lizzie isn't here for an interview. She's the last person who saw the missing woman, and the only one asking questions. So Lizzie digs, and the wholesome homestead aesthetic cracks open. Behind the linen dresses and the goats, jealousy, sordid affairs, swinging, blackmail. Nobody is who their grid says they are. Lizzie keeps circling one question. Is my friend a victim, or is she the killer? 3 women run this world. Olivia, Rebecca's agent and lawyer, ice cold, always 3 moves ahead. Veronica, another big influencer, married to Marsden, a retired baseball star and Grayson's best friend. And Rebecca herself, somewhere out there, leaving Lizzie a breadcrumb trail on purpose. Lizzie is pressured by her boss to uncover this story of a lifetime she happens to be directly tied to. She goes to the idyllic ranch where she meets Kiki, the maid, and learns some less than flattering details about her friend Bex's true life. She finds Polaroids in Rebecca's room documenting years of abuse, and a key gut punch for Lizzie. She wasn't randomly ghosted by her best friend. Grayson had beat her for the first time, and Rebecca abandoned everything she had known to protect them and herself. Lizzie then finds the most shocking part of the ranch. Behind a locked door lies their real living situation, described as the shadow house. The immaculate home seen online is just a set, while a single door hides the clutter and chaos of real family life. The pristine kitchen, the styled rooms, that's the front. Rebecca's marriage wasn't a fairy tale, it was a cage. Grayson was controlling and abusive. And arguably the most sickening part, he conspired with her own doctor so that 5 of her 6 children were secretly fathered by his best friend, Marsden. Rebecca found out, and she decided to get out, quietly stockpiling money with Olivia, building an escape. The night it happened, Rebecca set a trap. She lured Grayson and Marsden into the barn, hid cameras, and tried to get them to confess on tape. But Marsden spotted a camera and ripped it out, and the feed cut. When Rebecca came back, Grayson was dead. She assumed Marsden did it. Terrified, she ran, hid her kids, and left clues for the one person she trusted to tell her story right, Lizzie. But Marsden isn't done. He finds Rebecca's motel, abducts her, and drags her back to the barn, planning to stage her sewer slide, complete with a faked AI-generated confession. Rebecca gets one message out. It reaches Lizzie. Lizzie and Olivia floor it to the ranch, and arrive just as Rebecca and Marsden plunge from the hayloft. They save Rebecca. Marsden's broken on the ground, barely alive, and Olivia, calm as ever, puts the gun in his hand and makes his finger pull the trigger. Self-defense officially. Veronica, the grieving wife, backs the story. Case closed. The monster did it, then died. Justice. 1 year later, everyone wins. Rebecca's empire is bigger than ever. She's remarried and pregnant. Lizzie wrote the best-selling true crime book and got her career back. Veronica's launching a reality show. 3 women, smiling for the cameras. Beautiful. Except, in the final chapter, Veronica tells us the truth nobody else knows. As a child, she was abused by both Grayson and Marsden, and forced to marry Marsden. For years, she'd been quietly reading his messages. She knew about the barn. The night of the murder, she went too, and waited in the dark while Marsden beat Grayson. And when the cameras were already dead and Grayson was down but still breathing, Veronica walked in and finished him herself. Rebecca didn't kill him. Marsden didn't kill him. Veronica did. And then she let Marsden take the fall, let everyone build their happy endings on top of her secret, and walked away the most powerful of them all. Only she and Olivia know. That's the gut punch of this book. It's dressed up as a tradwife murder mystery, but it's really about the stories people perform to survive, and how these stories become just one more thing you can package, brand, and sell. Everyone got their ending. Almost nobody got justice. And every single one of them is lying to you. Thanks for making it to the end, unlike G and Marsden. Comment below if you knew the twist, or lie and comment anyway. Everyone else is, so what's one more?